Everybody, this is Love and Truth Tarot, and I'm going to do a collective reading for everybody. See what the energies are doing lately, and I'm going to bless. I'm going to clear out the energy right now. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. I feel like high energy today. Of course, right away, guys. Love that. So we have Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. And that is very true right now. The collective is experiencing or will experience excuse me, because there's like a gate. Obviously, we're not quite there yet, but success is coming, okay? Why? Because we deserve it. This is reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. See, we're getting there. We're not quite there yet, and we have kind of the same road, in the different cards. Wow, infinite abundance. This is great. Abundance is pouring into your life. Guys, these are just coming out so quickly. So basically, you are either spending more time with friends and family. I mean, abundance can come in many ways. It could be an abundance of love and care and compassion. It could be an abundance of money or like monetary things. It could just be being provided for by the universe. It could happen in so many ways, so it's not just money, but it could be relationships. It can be or you could even be given a lot of things this time. But I get that, honestly, a lot of people are coming into a lot of money or a lot of things that will help make money. And then we have this card. I have to center these. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. So, obviously, we are going to new places, right? We are going through this gate to get to this castle. And I'm just being metaphorical. I mean, you could be going to a castle. I don't know. But in general, I'm feeling really, 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 really good about this. You could be traveling, but I think this is mainly a metaphor for like a new beginning in whatever you're focused on at this time. So it could be whatever. Okay, so if you're focused on love, it's going to be new beginnings in love. If you're focused on your career, there are going to be new opportunities. You might be traveling. You might be traveling for work, or you might be traveling with your partner or your family. Whatever's important to you, you're traveling to new places. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. So you're following your own path, and you're not listening to everybody else anymore. You're kind of like, no, I'm going my own way. I know what I'm doing, and I know where it's going to take me. And I'm just randomly pulling from another deck now. All right, so we have balance, and then the tree. I think that the tree can teach us to be grounded and rooted within ourselves, and it's kind of like saying know who you are and know where you've came from, but don't let that identify who you really are, because you've grown so much, just like a tree. And this tree looks like it's in water. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's in water. It reminds me of the one in Pocahontas, the one that talks to her. That's so cool. And yeah, it gives me those vibes. And it's saying to balance out your energy. So I think you're finally coming into balance. That's what's happening. These are really good messages. This is great. Anything else for the collective? Okay, creativity, artist. So right now you are tapping into the creativity within you and maybe finding out things you never even knew that you had, like talents or gifts or artistry. I'm getting obviously from artists. It could be painting, it could be music, it could be anything really. It doesn't have to be in the category of art only. It could be anything that you use your mind, like come up with something original, you know. And then we have the crown chakra. Let me see. The crown chakra. I think that's my favorite. Yep. It's my favorite one. Okay. And why? Because it's not only, I mean, we can get technical and say it's not the tippy top of our chakras, but it is the one that, you know, the main chakra system that everybody follows, at least the Eastern, you know, teachings of the chakra system. It is the highest, you know, obviously the crown. I wanted to say number 1, but it's number 7, but in a way it's number 1. So maybe that has something to do with your situation. 7 represents wisdom, being analytical. It represents spirituality. So that obviously correlates with the crown chakra. Yeah, I would say that it's like you get spiritual downloads, or I want to say you're just following your intuition and you're feeling out what feels right or what you sense to be the right direction. And like I said, you're discovering truth. So you're discovering your own truths and you're trusting yourself and you're going in that direction. And you're feeling very balanced. Obviously we have the word balance in here, but I'm getting that from the crown chakra card. And let's see if we can get one more from this deck. Okay, I always get more than I ask for. Then we have manifest, number 1. Don't mind my energy, I'm just excited today. Because I haven't made a reading in a while, and the energy just feels like it's flowing. Like before it felt like it was a little stagnant, but now it's flowing. And speaking of flowing, there is some sort of flow going on in your life because of these magical, I don't even know what you would call that. But anyways, we'll just say that there is a flow. Almost looks like when there's like a genie in a bottle and then this comes out, the genie along with like some smoke, or like it's giving me the vibe of mysticism or something mysterious. Now you might be manifesting things and then things are going to be coming to life, things that you probably in the past didn't realize that they like you wanted to manifest these things and you didn't think that they were going to come to life. You didn't think they were going to be able to manifest, but they're actually, things are working behind the scenes, and that's where this mysticism comes from. That's what I'm getting with this smoke or whatever it is. Because you have all the tools, you had all the tools to begin with, and maybe you just weren't confident or didn't realize that you actually had these gifts, and you knew, you know, the way you get these gifts too is that you go through hardships and you go through turmoil and tribulations and tests. And, you know, I think that we need to be tested sometimes because this spirit, God, whatever you want to call the divine, has to know, can you handle these gifts? Can you handle this power? Because if you have a lot of power, you can misuse it, right? So you obviously have the power within you. because you're using it in the correct way. So just know that things are happening for you, and you have manifested things successfully, and they're going to be popping up in your life. The infinite abundance comes to mind, you know. I mean, all of these really, but gates of triumph, reaching your destination, like it's happening. Might not seem like it, you know, right now. And I think that's like a theme lately. But anyways, I'm going to put this right here. Rebuild. And that is the Tower card. So that means that things, like I said, they don't seem like they're happening. They seem maybe totally the opposite, you know, because the Tower is like that, where everything has to start crumbling down in order for things to be rebuilt back up. And it might be very uncomfortable, and you might not like it. Nobody likes that usually. But those that know that after that comes something even better. And why does it crumble? Why does it fall? So that new things that are meant for you, that you deserve, are going to, like, okay, what I'm saying is, why it happens is so that new and better things and more deserving things will come into your life. Because the universe knows. God knows everything. God sees what you've done and the hard work you've done. And God knows that eventually, you know, it's like you pass the test, you know, so you're going to get not only a good grade on it, but you're going to get rewarded from that. You know, like back in school, I don't know if everybody has done this, but where, like, my teacher would say, or one of my teachers would say, if everybody in the class gets above a 90 on this test, I don't know, or 85, I don't really know what it was, but they said that they would have a pizza party. So that encouraged everybody, like, yeah, let's study. Let's make sure that we pass this test so we can get a pizza party. So it's like you're getting your pizza party, if that makes sense, at the end of all these hardships. And even though, again, they look like they're hard, or they're, you know, impossible to go through or withstand, well, it might fall down, but it's only for the best. It's only for the good. And it only feels hard now. You know, it's like when you're studying for that test, it's pretty tough. And when you're taking it, it's like there's a lot of anxiety around tests, you know, or exams especially. So maybe this is more like an exam, you know, like this is a long period type of test, if that makes sense. Like you're being tracked, your reactions or your character has been monitored, you know, by the Most High. And it's like you're finally being graded, and this is the exam at the end. Like, you're finally, I was gonna say something else, but I lost it. But you're finally, like, things are coming to an end, and then you're gonna finally see what your grades are, so to say, you know, where you're at. And all the hard work is going to pay off, and it's going to show. Obviously, with that infinite abundance, too. So, all right, we're going to pull more cards. So, what does the collective need to know or hear? Or what is the collective going through? Oh. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so we have Aries. We have Betrayed. Okay. That's weird. My flash, it said something about my flash couldn't be turned on, but I didn't even touch it. So that might, I don't know what is significant about that, but that just happened on my camera on my phone. Okay. So Aries energy is like go, 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 and action, power, drive, willpower. Sometimes it can be aggressiveness. Just like a very strong energy. So that might be you or that might be someone else. Since it's upright, I would say it's more of the positive aspects of Aries. So like that willpower, that drive, you definitely have that at this time. And even though you might feel like it's in and out or like it goes away, it's always there. It's just something you have to like dig into. That's what I'm feeling right now. And you feel like, how do I explain this? Like you're a leader, but you might not feel like you are a leader or feel like you can have that position because you want to make sure I'm also feeling, I don't know why, but a Virgo energy where it's like you want to cross all your T's, dot all your I's. You want to make sure everything's done right, but at the same time you do have that leader energy, and I think that you're finally coming into that, and that's what's going to happen, especially in the near future. But you were definitely lied to, or you were taken for granted. That's what I'm getting. You were betrayed or hurt by somebody, and I think that you're just still, you're still hurt from this. Sorry, guys. You're still hurt from all of this, and you're recovering, though. That's what I'm getting. So even though you're going through a lot of pain, I'm plugging my charger in. Even though you're going through a lot of pain right now, you're still trucking along, you're still positive, and no matter how hard things get, you're still on the right path. That's what I'm getting. And I'm sorry for anybody that's going through tough times. I definitely know how it is. And I think the collective, it's really true that we're all going through very similar things right now. Like whoever listens to these messages, we're all going through this, and believe and know that that's meant to be like that. You don't just stumble across something. And I just saw 1717 on my video. I don't know exactly what that would mean. I mean, I'm still learning about numerology. But like I said, sevens are, spiritual and wisdom. So it's like you're definitely picking up on something intuitively. And there's new beginnings. So 1 and 7s. I just don't know, like, every angel number, like 1717. But maybe you want to look that up too. Maybe that would be significant. But what I'm saying is that these readings are not, I mean, yes, we have to technically say they're for entertainment, but you don't just stumble across these readings for no reason. There's a meaning. There's a meaning and a reason for everything. Okay, and then teacher is that you're going to be a teacher for others. You're going to teach others what you've been through. You're going to teach them how to deal with what they're going through, because it's going to be very similar or the same thing that you went through. And I'm getting that these hard times that you went through, you might have not even realized it, but now it's turning into something that you can actually help people with. And that's like an alchemy thing where you can turn something bad into something beautiful, One more card for the collective, please. Okay, and then ask for help. Now, that was reversed. I'm not really doing many reversals right now, but maybe we can just fit one more, because I'm always like that. Yeah, we can. Ask for help from others. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you feel like you just want to be independent, and I can relate to that, where it's like, no, I don't want to ask because I want to be independent. I want to do this on my own, and I know I got this. And maybe you don't have it all, and you might know that deep down, and you just don't want to give in and ask people. But what I'm getting is Spirit is saying just kind of like, I hate to say it, but suck up your pride. Well, it's not that bad to say that, but suck up your pride and like just, because I need to hear this too. Sometimes we need to just do it, and we need to just, ask for that help. And the people that are willing to, sometimes people will even help you and you don't even ask. well, that's a sign that, you know, the universe is saying, okay, you need a little support right now, but you might even just need advice, or you might need to talk to someone, but you might, okay, so I'm getting that you just need support for a little period of time, but it's also, this is so interesting, I'm getting that it's to see who is generous enough to help you in your worst times, because once you are extremely abundant in the near future, you're in turn going to help these people. And again, you're a teacher, so you're going to help them with things that you went through, and you already are. So I don't think that we realize this too. We're already helping others. And we're like, oh, we're just being ourselves. And we're, oh, really? This is helping you? You know, it's kind of like you're surprised that you're actually being a teacher or a leader and helping people. Wow, it's just like flipped out in there. Out there. I mean, on here. You get what I'm saying. Action, get up and go. Moving forward. So just keep on going, you know? Don't give up. I know that you're on the right track. Okay, I lied. One more. Or however many you want to pop out. Okay. So we have 3. That's cool. Doors, see, because doors are opening. Sometimes action could also be no action. You know how they say, like, doing nothing is still doing something? So at this time, you might be frustrated because you're like, oh, I gotta ask for help and I can't really do much. But I think the universe just wants you to focus on what's important and what you're doing in your life. And then you're going to get to where you need to go. And that's why there's no action right now. You can't, because if you had too much energy in all these different places, then you wouldn't be able to propel and move yourself forward, right, to where you need to go. So the universe is like, well, okay, we're going to lighten the load, and we're just going to make sure that this person, you guys are focused on one thing. I also got balanced when I was saying that. So we did have balanced, I believe, in here. Balanced, yeah. So doors are opening, things are happening. Excuse me. You might have new opportunities. I'm feeling like with other people, because there's communication on the top of this deck, because these are double-sided. And it says stand your ground. You might need to stand your ground as well. And then let it be, or let it go. Whatever it is that's holding you back. No action, like I said, is just kind of like, well, weird to explain that. There's no action for a reason. So the universe has got you in this position for a reason, and things are going to start making sense little by little, as they always do. And optimistic. Just stay optimistic no matter what goes on, because you already know now that, like, I've seen so many collective readings too that say, like, we're getting all the abundance that we deserve. The universe is going to bless us. I mean, I keep seeing this everywhere. So many readings. So it's like, be optimistic and know that no matter what happens, look at the bright side of things, because everything is going to work out in your favor in the end. So that's all I got for you guys right now. If you like the video, please like, and if you like to subscribe, please do so as well. And I'm just going to leave with dinging the bell. I really like that thing. It clears the energy. It makes me feel better and more energized. So yeah, I will make a video again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.